You guys, stop staying in places where you're disrespected. I'll never leave myself in a place and environment where I'm not getting top tier respect, right? Why is that? That's because I feel as if I'm worth it. If you're gonna talk to me any kind of way, you're gonna disrespect me, belittle me, I'm gonna walk away from you. Now, know that there's a fine line between getting criticism from people that are doing better than you. Please understand that that's okay. If someone's doing better than you in any area and they say you need to change this, this, and this, and you suck at this, then guess what? You need to listen. If I go to the gym, right, and there's a bodybuilder in there, I don't care how big my fucking arms are. If he's in better shape than me, I should probably step up and listen. Do I have to? No. But it's when people insult you, that's when you need to remove yourself. You gotta understand that when you stay in places where you're constantly being disrespected and people are talking to you as if you're nothing, people are just showing you that you're the worst person in the world and it's not even true, you start to actually believe this. You start to actually program your mind to believe that you're nothing. I won't go to places like that. I won't be around people that take power away from me. I won't go to places that take power away from me. I won't have self-beliefs that take power away from me because I believe I deserve a good life. Nobody can change that. Nobody. Not one single person. Not one. I believe I deserve a good life, and you should too. Now, how do you validate this thought process? How do you validate, this mentality? That's by just showing up and doing the work. If you're willing to be honest with yourself and look in the mirror and say, something needs to change, something needs to be upgraded, something needs to be replaced, and something needs to be removed. When you're able to look in the mirror and do those things, you're like, man, it's possible. But when you lie to yourself, when you go places where people are lying to you, disrespecting you, you start to think a different way. I've seen it happen, right? And for example, there's so many school shooters, right? A lot of the times these people have been disrespected. They got irritated, but they didn't have emotional intelligence, right? I'm not taking up for what they did. I never will. There's no reason for me to even do that. What I'm saying is they wanted some type of attention. They did. And they kept getting negative attention, and it bothered them. But if they would have just simply removed themselves from the situation, practiced emotional intelligence, understood that they deserve a good life, they wouldn't have never done it. You people have to see yourself outside of your feelings. You have to see yourself as who you are, and you have to see yourself on a scale. And some people's scale, right, can't take that much. They just can't take that much. My scale can take everything because I deserve to be the best. That's what I believe. You may not believe it watching this video, but you need to believe that about yourself. I'm not calling you out, I'm calling you up, bro. When you start to understand that life is more than just showing up and doing the basics. Life is about being free, bro. And being free is when you're authentic. When you're authentic, you're fucking free. People don't tell you this shit though. That's why you gotta dive off into your books. That's why you gotta go hit those workouts. That's why you gotta go pray to God, because there's more in store for you. There is. Going back to the disrespect thing, I have people in my mentorship, right? They're like, man, I have this girl I'm dealing with, but she's kind of disrespectful. Leave. The only reason you allow that female to talk to you like that is because you don't feel that you're worth anything. And as a man, I can speak on this. I will never surround myself around a female that does not respect me for me. I'll never do it. I will leave. You have to learn how to get up and remove yourself. Because the moment you start to respect yourself more, everyone around you starts to respect you for who you are. And if they don't, they will remove themselves. If they don't, and they start to disrespect you, you tell them to remove themselves. Because this is a good thing. This is what God created. And I'm gonna improve this daily. You understand what I'm saying? You're worth it, but you have to believe you're worth it. It sucks to be going through a hard time, to be feeling like you're not making any progress. And on top of that, you have people in your ear telling you you're not gonna amount to anything, that, you suck at life, you look like shit, all this stuff. It sucks to hear those things. But once you're able to understand that you are valuable, then you want to change. The only reason a person wants to do better is because they believe that they can. There's something inside them, even the people that doubt themselves the most. If they go to the gym for one day, for some time in his thought process, he thought there's a chance that I'm going to get in better shape. I'm going to see myself as a fucking fit person, and I'm going to be successful. At some point in his thinking process, he thought that. That's why he showed up to the gym. Now, what is it that keeps you going? It's just removing the negatives, removing the people, the disrespect. Once you're able to understand that you can remove this shit, you can get away from these people, you're gonna feel like a monster. I'm telling you. You know, I used to have people in elementary school call me fat. Okay, cool. Middle school, fat, cool. Got to high school, people kind of slowed down with that because they seen that I was an angry kid. When I played football, I was angry. Anytime anybody would try me, you know, hit me, I'm going to fight back. There's no question about it. But what they said was true, and it needed to change. It took honesty for me to change that, right? But I was able to be alone because I had no problem removing myself. I had no problem saying, no, I'm not doing this. I'm not dealing with you. We're not friends. We're not cool. Once I was able to do that, bro, I was winning. I started to find myself. You know, God doesn't want us to be lone wolves. He does not. But he for sure wants us to understand who we are and what we want. You know why? Because he gave you that brain. He gave you that thought process, and it's your choice. So what do you want to do with it? Once you understand what you want to do with it, work as hard as possible, and that's your purpose. And it's crazy though, because it's like, man, I'm 19, bro, 20, 19, 20 years old, and I had to be dealt these problems, but that's because God wanted me to come up with some answers, bro. He wanted me to come up with some answers because I know how it feels, bro, to be in places where people don't listen to you. They don't respect you. Even to this day, I still know how that shit feels, bro. And guess what I don't do? I don't force myself into those places. If you don't want to listen, bye-bye. Because what I'm doing is a good thing. It's a good thing, especially with females, especially in my business, right? The only people I'm going to listen to in my business or to tell me how to do it is the people that are scaling more than me, that are winning more than me. And there's no disrespect to the people that are below me, right? No disrespect. But how can I learn from you? That's like trying to learn a lesson from someone, right, that hasn't been through nothing. They haven't been through shit, yet you're trying to learn something. You can't learn from no experiences. It just doesn't work like that, bro. It does not work like that. That's why I see myself, I need to improve this physique. I need to improve this mindset every single day, bro. Every day. I only see myself as a winner and as improving. And when I do get that negative thought, or, oh, it's not going to work. Oh, I need to quit procrastinating. I just suck. All the excuses. I just pray, bro. And I'm honest. And in my prayer, I just say, God, like, help me. The hour goes by, I might be feeling the same way. Another hour goes by, boom. I get a thought process going. God's like, there's the answer. Go. And just been changing myself, bro. Changing myself. One thing that I did, right? I'm gonna go to Snapchat. I'm gonna try to find a weight. I think I was 298. Let me see, y'all. Let me see. Cause you gotta get fed up with who you are sometime, man. And I say that for a reason, bro. Cause when you're honest and you genuinely love yourself, you gonna change, bro. You gonna change. You gonna be like, man, God's too good, bro. God is too good. That's why I don't allow people to disrespect me. I love honesty. I love when people, try to keep me accountable, especially if they're in a position that I want to be in, because it's like, okay, this is a wake-up call for me. You know what I mean? But then when you're around people that are just trying to belittle you and not trying to uplift you, that's not the right people to be around, man. It's time to let those folks go. It's time to let them go, man. Okay, so y'all see right here, 298.5, right? And it's kind of backwards just because of the way the screen is. Okay, I checked my weight yesterday. Exactly 253, man. You know what I'm saying? And I show this to you guys because it's not where I want to be at, right? Like, this is because I was a strength athlete. I was strong as shit. Deadlifting over 700 pounds, 735 pounds on deadlift, benching 465, squatting 600, right? But I felt miserable. I wasn't me anymore, you know? Now I got the fucking veins in my arms that are coming through because of hard work. And I see myself as, no, I need to have a better physique and a healthier physique. But I say this shit because that process took time. Eating healthy while going through a bad relationship, while posting online, while trying to start a business, that shit bothered me. That shit was not easy, bro. And you don't know what else I went through. You know what I mean? You don't know what else I seen or had to go through in that time period. But I stayed consistent, I stayed disciplined, and I removed myself from situations and people that didn't believe in me, people that disrespected me. And that was one of the biggest blessings because I realized my worth by letting people go. And the moment I had the strength to let people go, I was winning because I could love me, bro. When you love you, you suffer. And how do you suffer? Positive shit. Gym, books, prayer, meditation. A lot of people don't stop and think. They're scared to stop and think. I have to stop and think every single day. Once you do that, you start winning, bro. That clarity, you start winning, bro. This is just a little bit of progress, man. Just a little bit, bro. Just a little bit of progress. Now we're about to take it to the top. I love y'all, bro. Keep your head up. Man or woman, keep your head up. Because tough times don't last forever. Tough people last, though. Forever, man. The soul, bro, they last forever. We going to heaven. We going somewhere. Tough people last, bro. And guess what? Good times are temporary. Bad times are temporary. But this soul, this mindset, this belief system, what God created, it's forever, bro. It's forever. But only if you can create that relationship with Him. And when you create that relationship, you'll never, ever lose sight of who you are and what you're going to become. You know it's love. We never miss, big dog. Let's fucking go.